Dooski? It's your boy Phil134, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Community Season 2, Episode 12. How's it going, everyone? So anyway, let's just get into the memes for this episode. Last episode was a Christmas, stop motion episode. I enjoyed that. Interested to see what, I guess, going into the second half of the season, roughly, what big story beats we're going to be bringing back, what throwbacks, what connections. We still have that Chang situation that we haven't really dived into all too much, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And whatever, I don't know what other personal shit we're gonna be bringing up. we have some beef brewing among the group, low key, but eat.
Did everyone have a good break?
Yeah, I discovered a new back muscle to work out. Ladies, you'll thank me come tank.
Was there a quality jump?
I checked all Pierce's ward.
I joined a campus volunteer group that cleans the city. We picked up litter on the freeway and dredged the river.
Why are you using your I love butterflies voice?
What? Am I? I don't know. With nice people.
Ooh. Somebody's finding river fingers with the cute boy.
Is it the Russian guy that looks like a short Johnny Depp?
It doesn't matter.
Is it the guy who looks a little like Vince Vaughn but smells a lot like fish?
I don't want to talk about it.
What type of relationship?
Jesus is always in my life, but think better every day with my ex-husband.
Is it the guy that looks like Anderson Cooper with the soul patch and the ponytail?
No. Stop guessing. It's not a thing at all. It's just a friend. Change the subject.
Chang, the subject.
No!
What are you doing up there? I am sick of the runaround. I'm here to demand an immediate answer about whether I'm joining the study group. Back to else.
Jeff.
Let's get back to who Annie's in love with. Is it Fat Neil?
Blue Streak?
Optimus Prime?
Okay, even I know some of these are Transformers.
Who cares who it is? Let's Jean-Claude Van Overbite?
We should really start learning people's names.
I agree with Brown Jamie Lee Curtis.
He looks nothing like Jimmy Lee Curtis.
He apologized. Well, I guess that completely unbangs that stripper.
Well, forgive me for being forgiving. Well, that's right.
I'm relieved Shirley is seeing her ex-husband and not Chang.
Chang? Why would she be with Chang?
Oh,
I
okay.
have to say everything I'm thinking. I wish Chang hadn't had sex with Shirley.
What?
Okay, it's spreading.
Where? Hey, I can keep a secret.
Remember that Halloween party that none of us can remember?
Well, honestly, I was gonna say when isn't Hurley Escape Brand? Anyway, when Shirley mentioned she's seeing somebody, I thought it might have been Chang. Not the case, but they're bringing that plot up again.
Anything we can remember.
Well, Chang left me a message that night saying that
You have my word as your roommate, and that is a bond I will never violate.
you can't tweet it either.
We never discuss new media. Annie, you don't think I actually care, do you?
No, I just didn't want you to think I thought you cared.
Greetings all and sundry, and welcome to your second semester of I have stopped drinking.
Oh.
Mainly due to the fact that I could no longer get an erection. Both this class and my penis to be more focused and rewarding. Also, there's going to be more than one diorama.
I am so sorry. I trained seeing eye dogs, and today was graduation.
Rich!
Annie!
Annie? Rich?
You're taking anthropology?
Oh, you made it sound so fun. We spent the holiday break
That's
dredging a
him?
river together. We found...
Finger.
Oh, Jeff is... Now Jeff's gonna care because Rich's involved. Oh, this is amazing. Oh.
I'm a doctor.
That's terrific.
I can't believe Rich actually enrolled in our class.
Sober Duncan is worse than drunk Duncan. I think this class is about to get really hard.
I have an idea about that. We gather all the candidates and make an informed, democratic decision. We can have a little mixer and invite the people we're submitting for consideration.
Was that our ex?
No, I'd say you got about 2 more good years.
we haven't heard a lot about you or what you've done or with who.
Well, I hope you give me a chance to make up for everything you haven't heard about me.
I'm a grown-ass woman, and I made my decision.
But how do you know it's the right one?
Because I'm pregnant, okay? I am 8
was
weeks along,
confirmed.
which is a little surprising.
Halloween.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, let's go. I'm
Thanks
down.
for coming. So help yourselves to tropical Skittles, cigarettes, or mouthwash, and have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, shooting this a little different.
So I have to figure out if Shirley did it with
Very
her
noticeable.
ex-husband the week after Halloween.
I wouldn't quite say working on it. Just kind of happens, you know?
Oh, yeah, I do. Especially when the season's right. Pumpkins everywhere. Nature's Viagra, right? And all the children have removed their outfits because they've already gotten their candy.
No, I'm gonna go talk to some other people, all right?
Why would you put it back in the bowl? That's kind of fucking nasty.
Pierce, if someone had sex with Chang and they get to not remember that happened, that's a gift from God.
Now, imagine your teeth are a uterus, and that parsley is a half Chinese baby.
Hey guys, I want you to meet someone.
My name is Kendra, and I spell it with a Q-U.
She's thinking about taking anthropology, so maybe she would make a nice addition or two to our study group. Something to consider.
What?
Are you Abed?
Kettle corn!
Kettle corn? That's a fun time snack.
Great. I make it in my garage.
Are you guys picking a new study group member? And you didn't invite me?
That's crazy.
We didn't know how to reach you.
What are you talking about? I'm everywhere.
I think we should vote now. Most people left after we ran out of Skittles, and come on, it's pretty obvious Rich is the best candidate.
Yeah, looks like he's our guy. This can't be happening.
I agree.
Can't talk and then do a slow clap.
You don't know that. On a front row seat to Annie Loves Richie, it's time to Chang your point of view.
It's not even clever. You keep using it as the word change.
Looks like this is an open and shut case.
Did someone say case? Because I haven't made mine yet.
What?
Lawyer
What's
Jeff
your case?
in the
Ben
building.
Chang is my case. Welcome to the World Serious of Seriousness, sponsored by Honey Nut Cheerios.
Are you stalling right now?
Stalling? Stalling. No, Annie. In fact, you're gonna wish I was stalling. Oh, I just got it. Thank you.
Oh.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Ted Bundy. Rich. What do they have in common? We don't know them very well. Selfish. We know he uses his name to make bad puns.
Guilty as changed.
When he talks, he over and underemphasizes words seemingly at random. Dates. We know he dresses like a Cuban cab driver. We know he exhibits, nay, flaunts proudly mise
Or that-
pants.
Feel the
Yeah, it's actually
We
Charlie.
know these things about Ben Chang, and so much more than we ever wanted to know about him. Why? What you see may be what you don't want, but it's also what you get. This human question mark, with a PhD in being swell and a master's in everybody loves me. Who is it? I only know one thing, and nobody can get any worse than this. Who's voting for Chang?
Oh,
Who's
we're kinda
voting for
split.
Rich?
This is the best kettle corn I've ever had. If you don't vote for Rich, I'll shatter your world.
You gonna what?
I'll shatter your world.
I heard you. I'll vote for Chang.
No! Chang and Shirley had sex on Halloween.
What?
Oh my god.
You may be pregnant with this baby.
Trust me. Is that why you were subtly interrogating me about my sexual activity?
Troy?
Chang left me a voicemail on Halloween.
Anything?
Oh, now I understand these photos. Do you mind if I forward these to my brother?
Oh! Just wait, baby. I don't understand either, but we can work this out. We'll figure it out.
Oh shit.
Andre, no!
That this is a good time to go.
Rich! No!
You finally hurt this group in a way that'll never heal. Kettle corn?
That was pretty serious. Even for community standards.
1 minute I'm too young to date, the next you're trying to get rid of guys I like. Either you want me or you don't. What's it gonna be?
I wish I could give you an answer that makes sense, but relationships are complicated.
I'm gonna ask Rich out. Nothing complicated about that.
Bathroom?
You have to find Andre and talk to him. Shirley is devastated.
Yeah,
Since
I know.
when
I
do you want
feel...
him back in her life?
I don't deny that I'm not a fan of the guy, but I'm a fan of Shirley, and
I'm not mad at Shirley.
You're not?
No. I'm mad at myself. You know, if I hadn't left her like I did, none of this would have happened. I didn't think I could ever change, but I'm gonna tell you, the love of a good woman makes anything possible. I'm in for the long run. If it's mine, you're gonna be a great football player. If it's Chang's, we'll go for golf.
Hey,
Hey.
Annie just texted me. She asked Rich out. Cool. He said no. He said she's great, but too young.
Are we?
Don't say anything until I've said what I gotta say. I've known you for almost 2 years now, and I've never taken you as seriously as I should have. Coolest, most genuine person I've ever met. The thing that scares me about you is how good you make me wish I was. Me, Rich. Help me become like you. I mean, I am so amazing, but I'm not perfect. You are. Give me that power.
That's so
I can
good.
abuse it.
You can't just fake being good in order to get away with doing bad things.
Oh, I completely understand. If you don't help me, you're a bad person.
You got me there, guy. Come on in and dry off.
It smells delicious. Are you baking?
Nah, muffin tops.
And we're back. Today we'll show you how to make homemade kettle corn with Dr. Rich.
Rich, how do I get one of those giant spoons?
Well, actually, I carved this one myself after lightning struck an oak tree in my back.
Dr. Rich, what sets your kettle corn apart?
Well, a couple extra pinches of love.
No, you can't beat that.
Feels good.
Not this again. Rich, you know they're doing a fake morning show.
Grab a paddle partner and hop on in here.
You know what? That does sound...
Yeah. Troy and Abed in the morning.
And that was Community Season 2, Episode 12. That was my reaction video. I enjoyed that episode. Something about it felt like just ever so slightly off, but I mean, that feeling sort of dissipated as the episode went on. Still definitely felt it, I think, in the first half of it. But I enjoyed that quite a bit. Great to see Rich back in the fold and just see them. Actually interesting, they brought back both Rich and Chang in the same episode, and I thought it was a pretty interesting episode with plots that were going on, with trying to pick a new member, to Shirley bringing back her ex-husband in her life, and her friends trying to help her through that ordeal, and then ending up with Jeff's weird feelings with Annie being brought up again, because everything in the show is not forgotten. That's what I've learned at this point. Everything comes back into some capacity. So I thought they did a pretty good job executing that this episode. Also, I enjoyed Pierce and Troy this episode. I thought they're a lot of fun, and their dynamic worked really well with this sort of storyline and how sort of hiding the secret that Chang and Shirley got together on Halloween. Yeah, I appreciated the more serious elements, like when everything was blew up in their face. Shirley obviously had that news dropped on her. I mean, that's all memes aside, like that's a really serious thing. I thought they handled it decently well. The reveal that also, what I'm trying to think, I could tell that they are ripping off of just like the cliches right there, but there's a specific film I couldn't even remember what it was at the end of it. Was it Click? Were they mimicking Click? I haven't seen that movie in so long, but for some reason I feel like that was a film they're mimicking, or that's the type of movie, and I could feel it, and it was really funny how they were doing that because they're hitting it like beat for beat. Yeah, and just all around, I thought everything was pretty up to par. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think they definitely got a new camera, or the directing, they tried doing a little one or two different things, and that's maybe what made this episode feel a little bit different. Not necessarily in a bad way. I thought in terms of the narrative and the writing and stuff, it was pretty good episode. And now Shirley knows about Chang. How are they gonna move forward with that? That's pretty interesting, especially with the pregnancy. So now she have another kid. Abed didn't have all too much, so I think was fine. And it was cool to see Shirley's husband introduced, because I don't think we up till now we hadn't really seen him. Oh, and Jeff and you know, at the end of the day, Jeff and Rich became buds after this, so I think that settled that tension. Their beef, it's been squashed. So that was episode 12 of Community, guys. What'd you think about that one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all next time. Peace.